Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today, I'll be reacting to two more Electric Light Orchestra tracks today. We're going to start with Nightrider and then end with One Summer Dream. A massive thank you goes to William the Melodic for making this donation request today, and William dedicates this to me. Thank you very much, William. I'm not sure if you knew that it was my birthday today, but it is much, much appreciated. Thank you for bringing more ELO back to the channel. Now, let's just jump in and enjoy the music. Oh. That felt like a bit of a movie right there.
Staring faces, broken blinds.
Whoa. These pitches.
I recall the situation clear. We're standing in a crowded car. I can feel the need in me.
Oh, this feels very prog. A lot of melodic changes. Oh, the gallop, okay. That like melodic motif I've heard used in like lots of movies, especially when things are like devolving into chaos, so it feels very interesting for them to kind of combine that effect into something that is very melodic feeling and, you know, symphonic in some moments but also very rocking in others. I mean, leave it to Electric Light Orchestra to find like 4 genres in the span of like a minute and a half.
Looking at the corner of her world, nobody ever knows a girl who was living along this way. Hold on, Nightrider, baby. Hold on, you're a Nightrider.
Dude, what a journey. Something about this is so dreamlike. I don't necessarily know where it comes from other than these like very bright synths, but like the drumming defies what dreamlike may feel like, or may like on average feel like. So it's a very confusing set of emotions that I'm feeling, all of which are positive, but I think because of the prog nature of everything that's going on, it's hard to like ascribe one genre at any one moment. It keeps kind of cyclically changing.
Desolation, degradation, oh, go on, don't let the feeling show. She's a ten-a-penny dream. Faces with no name and no address, keeps in on my distress, but she kills me with a smile.
what is happening? This song is so awesome and confusing. Oh my god. Back into the ballad feel. Ta-da. Dude, this is like, I mean, straight in that like prog rock, art rock, space rock, relaxing melancholic rock feel. It's just all over the place, oscillating between those genres. Somehow it also feels like beautifully futuristic, and I don't know why that feels right to say in my brain. Da 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 da. Because there's a lot of like familiar melodic patterns, but it's couched in a lot of this like unpredictable musical structure. Because I think like throughout this entire song, I was hearing repeated sections, but I could never predict when they were gonna come. And if I like analyze the actual structure, I'm sure there would be a pattern revealed. But it also, on a first pass, feels like I am chasing after some sense of normalcy, and I'm not getting it. But the thing is, it's better to not have that normalcy, because what's presented to me is far more interesting than if I were to have something that made sense to me, at the jump. And I like the galloping groove that we had. It felt very cinematic at times. It's like we're entering this revolving door, but it's also like combined with this time portal. That was a really cool track. That may be one of my favorite Electric Light Orchestra tracks, Nightrider. Let's check out the next one, One Summer Dream. And here we are starting with the entire symphony. Wow, it is so bright, right? Like literally a summer's day.
It hurts me so.
Da, da, da.
I'm crying for your love.
Oh, I love that melody.
Deep waters flow out to the sea. They never needed you or me. One summer dream. One summer dream. Blue mountains high and valley low. I don't know which way I should go.
I don't know why momentarily I'm reminded of Muse, a bit of Queen, a bit of Josh Groban. And those are just my frames of reference because I'm very new to Electric Light Orchestra, all things considered. And a bit of Cody Fry as well, from the symphonic perspective.
One summer dream. One summer dream.
just keeps me in flow state. And now we'll be hearing these backing vocals that just feel like this angelic choir about to fully take over. It is all so amazing in the moment that it doesn't even have me aching for what's next, because what I'm already hearing is perfectly fine and good enough. I love songs like that. It's a comment that I've made before, but when I feel like the current moment of the song is just exactly where I want to be, that's how I know I have a banger on my hands.
What's on the dream? What's on the dream? What's on the dream? What's on the
headphone this like very bright sci-fi-esque effect that it kind of starts low and then evaporates into the upper extremities of your right headphone. Here. You hear that? Super graceful. Summer dream. This song definitely somehow converted itself into this symphonic lullaby, this literal summer dream of this moment in time, because if it is summer, then it's specifically about that moment temporally. So that is the dream. We are in a dreamlike state, imagining this beautiful summer's day, kind of like a day like today. And it is a fleeting moment, but the thing is we get to enjoy that dreamlike state for what it is, because we can just enjoy every single individual moment and hold that moment up high, analyze it, consume it, enjoy it, let it become a part of ourselves, and recognize that maybe that is a fleeting moment, and then in the future we'll have another summer's day, another dreamlike state. And that's something that interested me, hearing these tracks back to back with Nightrider and One Summer Dream, because both of them in their respects felt a bit dreamlike, which I found extremely I guess coincidental here, unless of course the selections made by William were intentional in this way, but I certainly feel like both of these songs bring you into that haze, that feeling of, well, is this real or isn't it? And if it's real, is this what it's going to be forever? And if it isn't, well, can I enjoy this dream for what it is even now? Like for me, and this is more of like a random aside, but I used to want to learn how to lucid dream, and so I spent many weeks and months learning how to do it, and eventually I got really good at it to the point where I could inhabit my dream world whenever I wanted to. And it would be so fun because I got to live all of these different lives and stories, and engage with people who I hadn't engaged with for so long, or meet new people and just have the adventures that you wouldn't necessarily be able to in real life. But the thing is, you can have those summer dreams in real life if you just put yourself out there routinely. This is something that I need to do more. I spend far too much time indoors than I care to admit, just due to what I do for work, and running this reaction channel and all of the things that go with just staying indoors in the modern era. But I know that just being out there in the world, experiencing everything that there is to offer, and then more, even past what I already know about it, that's where a lot of the money is made. That's where a lot of the experiences are had. It is where life is lived. You know what I mean? I don't know. It makes me very excited now because today, on this fateful summer day, on my birthday, I'm actually got a nice kind of evening planned. We're going to go watch the Superman movie together as a family. I think I'm going to go acquire a free cheesecake slice from the Cheesecake Factory. I absolutely love cheesecake. Yeah, it's just going to be a fun evening. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening as well. If you enjoyed the reaction and would like to request one yourself, whether it's more, Electric Light Orchestra, or anything else for that matter, you can do so by clicking the first link down below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.